Update on my above ground pond. As you can see it there, it's been up 2 years and functioning right. So before all this quarantine stuff started, I was out for a couple of days. Went on vacation with the family for a couple of days. You know, have before and nothing happened. So happened that I normally keep a second pump in it just in case. Uh, that pump right there, it's a 540 gallon per hour little pump I need normally keep in there, turning the water around. My heater, which I perfected, put on a timer, and winters are nothing no anymore for my fish. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I had this running, gravity fed, all the pipes and stuff I took out, gravity fed all the way down from the back pipes, from those back outlets. It was running all the way down to that 55-gallon bucket that is half buried in the ground, with a filter socks that I changed every 3 days like clockwork. No problem. If the light would go out, it would basically just fed in that until it reached the bottom of this first one here, and then it will just basically stop running out. What happened was, when I was gone, let me turn this off. What happened was, when I was gone for a couple of days, for some reason, if you can see the picture right there, came off that bottom pump right there. The bottom suction valve right there came off, and it basically drained the water. I want to say a good 75% of the water was drained. The pump was still in there, so it was still breaking surface, giving giving all the fish oxygen and so forth, so on. After when I came back, I decided I was going to change it just in case redundancy. I liked how it fed gravity fed, and then the pump, which is in here, is the pump that's in that 55-gallon barrel. It pumps, I think, 2,200 gallon per hour. But I put it on this little 3/4 pipe, and it basically spits the water out and turns this whole pond. Anyway, as I was saying, it went and drained almost all the water out of there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want this to happen again. The fish knocked off the little fixture right there in the water, and it drained almost all the water. When that gets filled up, it just overflows and run out. So I went ahead. I had already had this pump. It's a half a ton, I think. It's a pool pump. I think it's a half. Yeah, it's 5.5. I had this, so I replaced all the nozzle, put a pool pump in it, and what I'm going to do is put a barrel right here. Not that barrel, because I seem to can't get it out, but I'm going to put another 55 barrel here. I don't know how I'm going to do the media yet. That's for another video. If I'm going to do the filter socks, or I'm going to do some lava rocks in the bottom and some pads on top. But that's for another video. But right now, what I'm doing is just changing the system. I just finished it. I had an overflow here, which is, sitting on the ground in pieces. I'm gonna put back here, and this thing just basically sucks. When I mean sucks, it sucks the water right in. So it catches everything that's coming in. And then it will basically filter this pond. I don't know if you can see my alligator gars, plecos, Mayan cichlids, tilapias, sunfish, albino cat, walking cat. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I have a baby, a small one, I shouldn't say a baby, peacock bass. He's in here somewhere, in here. There was 3 of them. As you can see from the mesh, 2 of them jumped out. I lost a couple of fish like that, so with this mesh here and the canopy over top, I can stop losing fish, because at first I was losing fish to eagles. Yeah, I lost a lot of those. So now, I can stop losing fish. Got the guard around it and everything. Can you see that boy right there? It's a big alligator gar. It's about 3 feet. He's gonna be out of here soon anyway. I got somebody with a big tank, bigger system that's gonna take him. So when I plug this in, that's what was happening. It would spit the water out this fast all the time, while it was just sucking water in, gravity fed. So it would do this, constantly moving the water around and around and around. But now I've decided to change the system. I put this on here. I'm going to put something about that high, where it can flow over into the 55-gallon drum in whatever media I decide, with a hole that flows into the pond and turn, so you can sturry the pond around. But for right now, this is just a quick update on my 55-gallon, on my pond, I should say, my above ground pond. It's a small swimming pool. I turned into a pond. Yeah, overgrown grass. I just got to get that out. I don't know why I ain't take that out yet, but some of the fish stuff to eat that, so I'm not even worrying about it right now. But yeah, it's very clear, as you can see. My plecos keep it clean, the water turning, keeping it clean. So yeah, it's right where it needs to be. I will keep y'all updated as soon as I get that 55 drum over here and set up to whatever media I decide I'm going to put into it to make this thing, a little bit redundant. So once the light goes off, the water goes off, nothing drains out of here again. Nothing at all drains out. Because again, redundancy is the #1 thing here. Alright guys, these are just 1.5 inch fed into, 1 inch fed into 1.5 inch fed into 1.5 inch, and this is a 2 inch coming out, spitting out all the water. As you can see, when I plug this beast in, it kicks out some water. It kicks out some water. Still working on it, but yeah, we'll get it there. Alright guys.